So Nikon tried their little hearts out. It was cute. It was cute to see them like, look guys, we made, it's like you're a child making a painting and you're like, oh, look at that. Look at you. What is that, a worm killing Santa Claus? Oh, that's cute, hon. Here, we'll put that on the fridge and then blow up our fridge. So they tried. They made a full frame mirrorless camera. It was embarrassing, but I'm here to tell you there's hope for the future. And I think the next generation of this camera is going to be a Sony killer. And let's talk about why.
Nikon, your autofocus continues to latch on to an invisible hamster. Why'd they do it? They do it.
So I basically just roasted Nikon the other day because they didn't make a flip out screen, and that pisses me off. Nothing more in this world pisses me off. I could get run over by a truck and I'd be like, you know, whatever, shit happens. But you leave out that flip out screen and I'll leave you out on the sidewalk to be eaten by homeless cats. Let's face it, if you put a flip out screen on a donkey, I would buy it. So as it is right now, the Z6 and the Z7 suck if you're gonna make videos of yourself for YouTube. They're not YouTuber dream cameras. We're still waiting for it, but I will say this. The Z7 is the worst one of the two for YouTubers. Apparently, the Z7 has line skipping 4K. Frickin' line skipping. Just if you want to know what that's like, here's a picture. We don't need that. You're fine with this. Something like that. It's just like half as detailed. Loser shit. So the Z6 doesn't do that. Less megapixels, better full sensor readout. So it's like respectable. But I had nothing. Now first of all, let's just get this out of the way. Why'd you start with Z6? What happened to Z1 to 5? Where do you go from here? Oh, the Z6 is one class and the Z7 is another, so you can't upgrade the 6. What are you gonna leapfrog it to 8? You can't. It's gonna be like, oh, the Z6 II, Z6 15. Shut your mouth. So enough roasting Nikon already. They're fully cooked. I like my Nikons medium rare myself. So my brain didn't function fast enough to transition into the next part. So knowing how shit these cameras are right now, how could they ever be a Sony killer? Especially when you know Sony's gonna answer this bullshit with the past camera they just released, the Sony A7 III. They're just gonna like make a press conference. Oh, by the way, we made the Sony A7 III. It's still better than everything you have. So that's probably gonna happen. But if they answer it with the Sony A7 III, good night, Nikon. But there's hope, and I'm gonna tell you why. It's all about the lenses. Get excited, my friend. So they have 3 lenses right now. 35mm f1.8. Decent for this kind of video. This is a 50mm equivalent, and it's annoying as shit. It's so far away. Judging the focus, no autofocus, it's a pain in the ass. 35, I could bring that a little closer. Same basic field of view, slightly uglier as you squish my nose into your life, but that's fine. So that's a decent lens, and it's pretty cheap. Here's the trend I'm noticing. Pretty light, pretty cheap. That's 2 positive things that I like in a lens. It's like, that's what we got, and I think they're gonna continue that trend. Cheap, affordable lenses that are light, high quality, sharp. They're autofocused, look decent from the one test I had seen with the cyclist coming at us. It's the only thing we got, but it looked like it tracked them. Imagine it could probably track this shit. This is much less demanding than a cyclist. So, I mean, we're good to go. We just need that flip out screen. So you get the Z6 Mark II, because you effed up the name, you didn't know what the hell you were doing. Fire whoever did that, but hire them in another way. Don't ruin his life and his family. He has kids, you asshole. So let's look at these other lenses. I love that Nikon did this. They teased us with all the future lenses they're currently working on. Hopefully it actually works and they don't break our hearts like they did with the DL, that 18-50, oh my God. They got a 20mm f1.8. I gotta tell ya, vlogger's paradise. I would buy that right now. I think that is the perfect focal length. 24 is a little tight. If you're handheld and you want to be close enough to get like a shotgun mic, you can't be more than, I'd say, 2 feet away for a shotgun mic to sound good. So you could hold it like right here. Sorry, there's not enough room. And it would sound good with a 20mm. 24, you gotta reach out and then the audio suffers. So a 20, and it's an f1.8, you could get some slightly blurry background if you're doing stuff like this. I'm so close to the wall it wouldn't matter if it was blurry. They also have a 14-30 f4 coming, which could be an even better vlogging lens, depending if that has in-glass stabilization coupled with the in-body stabilization, which seems superior to Sony's stabilization from what we've seen so far. They have something here. They have a framework, and I didn't think it was possible. Nikon is changing my life right now, but it's like a future hope. Like maybe in 2020 we'll get something. So like the odds are I'm gonna buy into another system and they effed up. But like there's possibilities here, and that's all we ask. And then in 2020, I like all these lenses, 50mm 1.2, so we could do this with a super blurry background. The 24mm 1.8. I dig the Canon 6D Mark II with a 24mm f1.4. I've seen a lot of videos where it's just like, that looks good. That looks good. So that would be like in that ballpark. I can dig that. And they're 14-24, another decent, is that the same? No, their other one's 14-30 f4. This will be in 14-24 f2.8. Actually, I don't love that. But if it has stabilization or it's not too huge, I have a feeling you won't need the lens stabilization because the body stabilization looks pretty good because they got that giant mount. So there's potential, is all I'm saying here. They might have something one day. They don't have it now, but from what they're promising, and my heart's been broken before by Nikon, you might got something here. That would be Sony killer shit. If you come out with this, if everything goes to plan, and you listen to us, make that lower end model a YouTuber's model. Come on, grab us by the hand and walk us through your forest. Just walk us. So it's possible. So what do you think? What do you think of that? Are you excited about these lenses coming up? Do you think the Nikon has a chance? Would you buy it? Because it's lacking right now. One card slot. I don't really give a shit about that, but everybody else seems to. I don't back up anything, just go for it. Just don't prepare anything, just go. Just go. So I think that's it. Just wanted to update my thoughts, and we'll see. Look forward to seeing reviews on it. I wish they would have contacted me. You don't see me holding the camera here. Yes, you do. We got the Nikon 6 here. That's not the name of it. I forgot the letter. That's probably why they didn't send it to me. They knew I would F it up. So, whatever. I'll get there one day. Companies will respect me, and I'll be sent out to Sedona to review the footage, and I'll meet Jared Polin, I'll comb his hair. Why? I don't know. Why? Oh, we're done. We're done here. Thanks for watching. Subscribe for more videos, and I'll see you in the next one.